Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new HMSGP news video. Today we're going to be going over the Moto3 new rules in the qualifying and, overall in the entire weekend for Moto3. Now, as you know, in the past we've seen lots of riders ride really slow on the racing line or just outside the racing line, waiting for a tow, ruining other people's laps, causing danger and stuff like that. And now, the Dorna people, race direction, have just took control over everything and they've had enough. And they've implemented some new rules that are very harsh, but it's also well deserved if you're going to be doing this on the, on the racing line, ruining other people's laps and stuff like that. So basically, you cannot be off. You can't be 100% off of your best lap. So it's pretty simple stuff. Really, just don't ride slow. In lap, sector 4 doesn't count. And out lap sector 1 doesn't count unless you're deliberately riding slow and ruining other people's pace. So basically just get off the racing line. Pretty simple stuff. But what is new is the actual penalties themselves. Now, it used to be a 3-place grid penalty for doing this. And now that has gone up to 12 places plus a possible extra penalty that could be a fine or something like that, depending on what you're doing. And that used to be 3 places. Now it's 12. That is a significant difference there. Now, maybe do all of the, ruining other people's laps and stuff twice, you get to start at the back of the grid, plus an extra penalty that could be a fine, basically. That's basically, it could be a fine, plus starting last. And if you do it for a 3rd time, you start in pit lane, which is just as bad as, you're pretty much last, but you have to go out a while after everybody, and you can also possibly get a fine. And if you do it 4 times in a row, you get a disqualification. Now, the reason they put these new rules in, as I said before, it is very dangerous when they are just riding around in the middle of the road and you've got people coming around on fast laps having to bail out or something like that. It's not the safest way to do things, but yeah, these new rules will probably stop people from doing that. Like I said before, you cannot be on the racing line under 100% pace of your personal best. And there's also a couple other things, like deliberately running off the track to avoid a penalty. Remember that sometimes they'll just ride off the road by them, just act like they've done a mistake and pull back in. That will also be monitored now, and simple stuff like that. And this is basically just to cause more safety. And obviously, when you go into a practice session or a qualifying, you're supposed to be going as fast as you can, not riding slow in the middle of the road. So yeah, hopefully these new penalties sort it all out. And what do you guys think about it? It is very harsh, but also it is fairly acceptable because you should be riding fast, not riding in the middle of the road, looking at the crowd or something like that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like and subscribe for more content as always, and we'll see you in the brand new video very soon.